Solana and XRP ETFs are right around the corner, and we're going to be talking about it in this video because as Solana ETFs come into play, as XRP ETFs come into play, what it's going to do is it might not overnight, right? We saw the same thing with Bitcoin ETFs. Remember that. It might not overnight make the prices rocket higher, but it will allow for institutional investors and it will allow for massive retail investor adoption. And the more people that are, available to buy, or the more available XRP and Solana are for people to buy, and the easier it is for them to get their hands on it, we could see prices rocket in value. And as a matter of fact, if Solana gets an ETF and it starts to see billions of dollars in inflows, not only is the price going to rocket higher, but it's going to get congested. And tokens like Solana are meant to take advantage of that. So let's talk about it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. Now, we're going to be talking about Solana in this video, so if at any time you want to follow along, or of course you do want to buy Solana, you got a link for it down in the description. We're going to go over that in a second here, but let's set the scene, right? XRP is a front runner for ETFs right now. It says Bloomberg analyst Eric whatever has estimated that there are a whopping 72 cryptocurrency-related exchange-traded fund filings. That's a lot, guys. Ripple's XRP, is of course the top candidate for getting a spot-based exchange-traded fund in the United States. A slew of such names as Grayscale, Bitwise, and WisdomTree are vying to launch XRP-tied products. Solana has 11 total filings. Notably, Sol has a filing from mutual fund giant Fidelity. So what does this mean, right? Just because a spot ETF is created does not guarantee that the price goes up. But 401ks will now be able to invest in crypto. Solana, they can already do Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? But Solana and XRP. Institutions, pension funds, and so on can go out there and invest hundreds. I don't think they're going to go hundreds of billions into one crypto, right? But hundreds of billions of dollars could potentially be invested into top cryptocurrencies as the decades roll on. Think about it, guys. The same way that everybody was wanting to invest in Microsoft and Apple and Amazon when they first came out, the cryptocurrency industry right now is essentially 10 years old. Think about that. Think about being able to buy in to tech giants like Apple or Google or Amazon or Microsoft, whatever, within the first 10 years of their existence. Dude, you don't even have to invest a lot of money. You'd almost be guaranteed to be a multi-millionaire at this point. That's where we are in the crypto space. And I am very, very excited about it. So looking at that, it's almost inevitable that these ETFs come to be. But I'm interested in Solana. Now, I own Solana. I own XRP. Absolutely. I am directly invested in those and should see the price move higher if these ETFs come to be. But I am also invested in Solana. And I believe that this is a little bit more of an indirect investment in the success of Solana's blockchain. Because when Solana reaches peak performance, it becomes congested. Transactions are slow, transaction fees are expensive, and people are looking for a solution. Solana is building that solution, a layer 2 blockchain to infinitely scale the transactions that take place on the Solana network. Now, because it's a layer 2, because it's the first of its kind, this is a utility token. Clearly, it is a meme coin at heart with all of the artwork and all of that, but if they are able to accomplish this layer 2 blockchain, if they are able to go out there and build what they say they're going to build, it could be phenomenal. And I do believe that we will see success if that comes to be. Right? Nobody can speak in terms of guarantees in anything in life. So therefore, it is a risk. I want you to know that. The price could go up, the price could go down, people could want it, people might not want it. But what I do know, higher risk, higher reward. At a time when the market is getting confident once again, at a time when Bitcoin is about to be breaching that 90, 95, 100, 110, potentially all-time high levels in the coming weeks. And all at a time when excitement is coming back to the crypto space, when excitement is coming back to financial markets, when excitement is going to drive gains. So I choose to get in now before those gains happen. That way, as the price rises, I make money. And that is exactly what I want you guys to do as well. Let me know what you think about it all down in the comments below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.